Okay. Here's my predictions for Trackmania EWC, which is this August from the 19th to the 22nd. I set up some brackets here for me to go through and visualize it all, just to help me predict. It can be hard sometimes to predict matchups if I don't have the bracket and the final position of everything. Let's start with the upper semi-final of Group A, where I have Pack getting first, Afi getting second, Duff's third, and Noisia fourth. This one's pretty easy. I do think that Duff's and Afi should be the closest match. Let me fill this in. But I do think that Afi, I think with his experience, will take it. Because they both took breaks, right? They both took breaks. Afi took a break just from competing in general, while Stuffs took a break from Trackmania and competed in Fortnite. Then we have Wozile, Binks, Josh, and LinkMax. I'm going to predict LinkMax third, Josh fourth, and Wozile Binks is injured, right? Wozile really showed out in the Elite Cup, but he also showed himself in the Cup mode, which when making the short, I did not notice that Wozile actually got top 8 in the DreamHack Birmingham major, which was halfway through the Elite Cups. So for that reason, I'm going to bump him up to first and Wozile to second, which means joins Pack in the battle of the upper semi-final, and then Binks will join Afi in the upper finals F. Nope, never mind. Don't listen to me. Why do I have them both as B? Second. That's first D, so this has to be second. So yes. So he will be going here. And then we have Epos, Otek, Chemko, Lingo. I do think Lingo beats Chemko. Chemko gets fourth. And I have Epos winning the whole thing. Spoiler alert. Whatever it is. I do have Epos getting first and Otak second. Both Team Liquid. This is a Team Liquid matchup between Epos and Otak. I just like Epos more here. I think he's a favorite. He's proven himself at stuff like XP Evo and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna have Epos winning. Now we have the match of the first round of the group stage. Like, this is the match that you like have to watch on the 19th. Mutta, Gwen, Paco, Ewak. Mutta first. I think he's another fan favorite. I think not Epos. I want Mutta to win, right? I want Mutta or Epos to win the entire thing. Which you'll see later is like, but why aren't you NCSA? Why wouldn't you want the Canadian Carl Jr.? My Falcons hate watching will never stop. You can't tell by my avatar. I'm a bit against the politics of the Saudi Arabian government, but they are hosting an amazing event, so thank you to them. I just don't like Falcons in esports. They like poach all of the best players. But I'll get into that when I see Carl and predict him. So then, I'm going to predict Gwen in Paco. You know what? Let's get the easiest one out of the way. Fourth place for Biwak. Ewak, Biwak, fourth place. Now we have Gwen and Paco. This one's tricky. I want Paco. I think Gwen can. He's a quick learn player. Right, so what I mean by that is that he learns fast. And I don't know, with everybody putting in hundreds of hours on these maps, I'm not sure how Gwen will do compared to everybody else. Put him third. Let me fill this. Second, that would be pick. Second, but copy Paco's. And then we have Mudda and Epos. Now, I'm going to continue with the upper final before going to the loser's bracket. And this is a matchup for a spot into the single elimination playoffs. Here, they'll be going into these two matches. The first in upper final, yay. So they're playing to play in the quarterfinal. So, here's where it's interesting. Pack was Otek Paco. That's another A. This one's I don't know. I think Pack. Yeah, I think Pack takes it. Wozile Otek Paco. I'm between Otek and Paco here. I'm gonna take Otek second. I would love to see Wozile do it, but I don't know. This one's tricky. Like, I think out of these three players, I think any one of them could take it if it falls in line with this. I don't know. I want to see Wozile and Capo. Wozile might surprise me, but to me, he's always been that Challenger League player. Even though like he's been in Grand League, he's been in the top leagues for a while now. So I am having Pack first, Otek second, Paco fourth. So that means Pack and Otek are qualifying. So let's put that in the playoff. Pack and Otek. Now, the upper final F. Boss Mudda Offie Bings. I'm gonna pick Mudda first, Boss second. Go Binks third, Offie fourth. Aurel or Offie? I think it was Offie who played with Tona in the duo events, and I wasn't necessarily happy with how he played in those events. Maybe he was less trained. Maybe wasn't quite there. I'm not sure. But I wasn't as happy with how he played. So we're gonna put them in here. Mudda and Epos. So now we'll go to the lower bracket, which I need to fill in. Final third, so we have Go versus Gwen. Someone's gonna have to get Gwen. Someone's gonna have to face Gwen, Mudda, or Paco in the lower final. That's rough. We have my goat Noja. And we have Josh. Now, this matchup is interesting. I'm gonna have Gwen first. Gwen should make this out. And then... I want Lingo. I don't want EU, Josh. This is NCSA bias coming in. I think I'm gonna do this. Noise's not bad. Noise's not a bad player. Not a bad player at all. But I think he's gonna lose out on pace a bit if I've seen anything from the ENC qualifiers. Which is sad. Because Noisia fourth 2 times. Someone has to go fourth twice. It is sad, but I do think I'm gonna have that. Gwen would go here. And Lingo would go here. And I'm putting an I here, where is a 1. But now we have the lower semi-final H, which this slot would be Stuffs. Third would be Max. Fourth would be Remco. And then the fourth would be Biwak. I think Stuff stays first. I think he's clearly the best here. And I'm putting Link Max second. I like Sentinels. I'm putting them third. So Biwak and Chemko would go home. And here's the reason why. Stuffs, I think, is clearly the best. Link Max showed himself in Red Bull faster. He's a khaki player. He knows how to hunt maps for hours. And I think that's important when you have competitive maps, right? Because it's not just, oh, you're being consistent in rounds. You have to know how to go fast on these competitive maps and have to have the grind mindset to put in the time into these maps. And I think Link Max can do. I think if anybody can surprise people, I think it is Link Max. Being from Australia, because he won Khaki last year, which is a troll event. It is a LoL event. But, like, you just put so many hours into the game and be focused for that many hours to try and get these Khaki maps. I think that's going to help him out a ton with training. Oops, we go here. So, now, people that are dropping down. This would be Wozile. Wozile, and then the fourth is Afi. The upper final F. Third, Pink. Then the fourth here would be Paco. That's an insane matchup. Binks, Paco, Stuffs, Lingo. Having Gwen. I think if you're Paco, you want to lose the first match. Looking how I made this. Holy moly. That's insane. I like the first from Paco. And first from Gwen. I think that just makes the most sense. And then we have... I'm gonna put Wozile second. I want Afi to do well. I want him to do well. And then the last spot... I'm gonna put Binks. Duff's did a break. I think Lingo can. I think anybody in this match could win. I really do. But I do have Duff's getting third and Lingo getting fourth. I do think Lingo can make an upset, but I don't think he does it. I sadly just don't think he can. Which is interesting. Let's put these in the playoffs. And here, I want Link Max to show out. So I'm gonna put him third. Then let's fill this in. Lower final A. And when in Wozile. When This is Bozile. And then in the lower final A, we had... Nope. Yes. We had Paco and a Binks. We have Paco and Binks. So now we are on to B. We're here, as you already see here. I already have Carl Jr. winning. I'll put third for Flimsy and fourth. I think Flimsy can if he's full trained. I'd say out of everyone here, Flimsy might be the weakest, which is sad to say. I love Flimsy. He likes Balatro. I like Balatro. I'm putting him third, personally. Out of just personal preference. It's Carl Jr. first. And then Mime up second. Some of these are hard. Elcon, Masa, Wizzy, Spark. Spark fourth. I think out of this group, Spark just doesn't have the pace and the competitive of everyone else. And then Masa second. Wizzy third. Elcon, Nemesis. Nemesis, can I have a plushie? I want a plushie. My whole goal with this channel to get famous enough so I can get a Nemesis plushie. Like that's my whole goal. I love Nemesis social team. They're amazing. I'm glazing them. I don't care. I'm having Elcon being first and getting in a match with Carl Jr. Maybe that's not what we wanted. But that's okay. That's okay. And then we have the upper semi-final match C, the NCSA boards. Neil. I'm putting Neil second. I don't care. Sorry, Soldier. Soldier is good. He played with Alliance, so you know you can play at the top level. It's been a bit. It has been a bit. I want to believe in Neil. I'm believing in Neil. You can't tell me anyways. Charles sadly fourth. He's gotten better, but I don't think he has the pace. Neil's interesting because I haven't seen him full trained for a competition in years. So he did really well in the NCSA qualifiers for EWC, winning it, where I did not think he was going to win it. But because he did win it, I am putting him second. Oh, he gets matched up with Carl Jr. and Elcon. Sorry, Neil. Sorry, Neil. And then first, the Granada, the wheel player. I don't see anybody else winning. Soldier's not bad, unless he like comes out like crazy style. I don't see him winning, sadly. Then we have Bren, Nacon, Neon, J-Swag. This one's so interesting. Bren first, but I don't know how Nako's gonna play. Nako, I'm gonna saying Nako. I'm gonna say Nako. I don't know. I'll be switching the two for the rest of the video. But like, I don't know how he's gonna play. Right? He did well in knockout format, but knockout format's such a different mode than cup mode, and I haven't seen him in cup mode, so like, I don't know what to expect from him. Like, he's consistent, right? I think I'm gonna put him third, and I'm gonna put the explosive kid Neon in second. J-Swag, as again with a lot of the minor regions, so NCSA, Asia, Nia, and OCE excluding Mutta, they don't really have the pace to compete. Like, Lingo has a lot of pace. Link Max, from OCE, I think he can, but I don't think he's there yet in this competition. Maybe next year, when he gets some more events under his belt, he can do there. And Neon goes into this match. Yeah, I'm getting off topic. I'm jumping ahead. But guys, look at this upper final. It's insane. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did I do to you? I messed up here as well. Binks? Where was Binks? Binks was second B. Second B was Masa. Masa sa sa. Mo so so so. Masa. Okay, go back. I just don't think J-Swag has the pace. Before with a lot of the OCE. I think the minor regions just don't have the pace consistent, right? But I'm excited to see what they can do. I'm gonna jump down to the lower bracket this time and fill in this. We have Flimsy Team, Mapalatro Go. No, that's C third. There's Soldier. Third. She does get the blue name because I am using their name, so they get blued, and I'm not fixing it. And they have a fourth, which is Richie, the NCSA regional champion. Actually, no, he's not the regional champion anymore. There was another regional. If anybody doesn't know that story, in the TMWT, he teamed up with Neil to play in the NCSA regionals for the World Tour. Now, they didn't do too great. Neil wasn't really trained. He teamed up with Dummy, one of my good friends. I remember. Horribly wrong. But he ended up winning the last regional with my friend Dummy. That's why I said reigning regional champions, but I can't say that anymore. Because there was the EWC regional. So now the fourth, which is I'm having a Soldier and Mako moving on. I don't know how to predict Nako in cut mode. I think he definitely can put up the high numbers. I think so can Richie. I think this is something to watch out for. I highly recommend, like, if this is how it plays out, I think this match will be insane. Then let's say we drop down to, which would, a third. This would be the Flimsy. The Flimsy I know and love. E third. E Wizzy. E fourth. Which would be Carlitos. Wait, it'd be Charles. We were part of the same team, or same like friend group on AIR, the American Intermediate Racers, for a tiny bit. Talked slightly, not really. But then we have the upper semi-final. We have J-Swag. This one's interesting. This one's very interesting. I'm having Charles come second. The battle between Charles and J-Swag may be close. From Charles and Flimsy, Charles beats Flimsy. I don't know about J-Swag. I feel like J-Swag can get beaten by a couple of people, but we will see. And then we go up here. I have Carl Jr. winning. Elcon and Neon have the same strategy of either world record or crash. I like Elcon. Elcon's been at lands before. I think this is Neon's first land. So I think nerves might get to him a bit. So I'm gonna put him as third there. Then here, what is this match? We have the big boys, Mime and Brent. I like Mime. Second. Like that, Brent's been on the content creation grind. I don't know if he's here. So I'll put Brent third, and then Masa fourth. I don't think Masa has what to like get done. The upper final, or the lower final. I have Final E3rd, we have Neon. Neon. 4th, Masa. We have Nico. We have H. Second, we have Charles. So I'll have Neon, Masa first, and then Neon or Nico has a chance. With how this bracket's going out, they have a shot. I'm putting Neon second. I want the kid to do well. Nico, sorry, I'm putting you as 3rd, and then Charles 4th. I don't think Charles has the pace. I don't think he's someone like Neil who can have the pace. Sadly not. Let's see, F 3rd for final. This is Brett. Okay. Then H first, we have a Wheezy. And G second, we have Soulja. This is actually an insane matchup. Ren comes first. But Neil, Wheezy, Soulja. I want Neil. I just want Neil. Like, I know it's probably gonna be Wizzy, right? It makes sense for it to be Rizzy. But I want Neil. So Neil's gonna go in, because I can. That means qualified out of the upper final is Carl Jr. And Illico. Daddy. And we're gonna make a bracket here. That's fine. We just do this. And people who qualify here. Masa. Neon. Ren. And Neil. So, going into playoffs, let's fill this in. First in upper final E, this would be Carl Jr. We have Carl Jr. and Elcon. And then we have Bernardi and Mike. Now, something to note. This might not be 100%. And the reason why I say this is I'm following, if we go here to Trackmania Wikipedia, and if we go up the bracket, we get this bracket. You can see everything. Visualization, the playoffs here. It has the first in match A6, which would be here. They have these two going into the same match. I'm not sure if this is going to be switched up, but this is what I'm going off of for the playoff bracket. If this is different, then it's different. I could see them switch it up a tiny bit, because it's weird that, like, hey, your two people that you played in the group stage in your match, you're playing right again. And it's a single elimination bracket, so you'll be stuck with them for the entire time. That's a bit interesting. Don't know if that's going to change, but that's what I see. Then we have Masa Neon. Wait, these are flipped. Eh? Wait. Real-time thing. A5, A5. But B9, B10. Ooh, these are flipped, but the first match is not. That could be something to bring up. I am not sure. Let me... That's okay. I'm going off of this. If the bracket's wrong, then the bracket's wrong. But... So we have first bracket I... Masa? This is... And then we have... Friend. And So now this is where it gets interesting. This is a single elimination bracket. Anything can happen. We have Pac winning, and I have Massa in second. Otak in third. Don't know why it turned green. And Neil in fourth. I think Pac's just better here. Place this with Pac. Wait. Yes. Puck. And down he goes. Massa. With Neil. No, no, now here, I think, sadly, this is where Neon falls. You have Epos. I like Epos. And Mutta. I'm gonna say they're gonna trade. Then we have Bren in third. I don't think Bren. I think Bren's too contact. I'm gonna put Neon third. I think Bren's too content focused. Fully trying. Let's see. We have Carl Jr. So let me put this. Quarter final to skip Epos. And then Mutta gets dropped down here. Then here, Carl Jr., Elcon, Gwen, Binks. I have Carl Jr. in first. I don't know. I'm gonna have Gwen second. Elcon sadly going home top 16. It's hard. It's a hard decision. I'm gonna sadly have to make it. Second in quarterfinal 3. I want Elcon. I think Gwen's gonna have it. I think Gwen's gonna bounce back from a really bad day. Oh, gee. Then we have Granadi Man Paco Wozile. It has to be Granadi and Mime. Like it has. I want Paco. This is so hard. I want the kids to do well. This is what I'm making. Second in quarterfinals. 4. Yeah, I'm probably spelling Granadi wrong. That's okay. Then we have. And this is where it gets into the grand finals. Like, I have to pick Mutta and Carlos Jr. I have to. Like, I hate it, but I have to. Dude, this Pac, Epos, Granadi, I'm having Epos being first. I want the Granadi upset. The reigning world champion Pac will not make finals. It's so hard to decide. Like, it's insane. So first in semifinal 1 is Epos. First in semifinals 2 is Mutta. Second in semifinals is Carl. Last but not least, we have and then the winner, the entire event, is Carl Jr. He's inevitable. I said I didn't want to predict Carl Jr. first because I'm Falcon hate watching. But it is what it is. Which it is. Okay. So then, we finally have Carl getting first. Mutta, I think you're getting second. Epos, I think you're getting fourth. And Granadi, from being the final in Red Bull Faster, getting third. Getting the bronze medal. And those are my predictions. So if you did enjoy the predictions, watch to see what will happen. I'm curious what will happen on the day. We don't know until the 19th and 22nd. We don't know how all this pressure is going to affect them. I'm so excited to watch. I cannot wait. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. I hope to be following other content in esports. 'Cause I love esports. That's what I want to go into. I want to go into production. Did enjoy. I like playing and subscribe. See you on the 19th.